Okay, guys, good morning. Starting today, we're going to take a slightly different approach. Just slightly different. Let's look at the calendar, for instance. Guys, here we are, April 15th. April 15th. So as you can see, we're halfway through April. We have a couple more days this week, 2 more weeks in April. And then, of course, 1, 2, 3.5 weeks in May. And that's still quite a bit of time. And I guess the thing I'm worried about and frustrated is some of you guys give up on yourself way too easy. You get lazy or whatever. The bottom line, guys, is we can do a lot together even though we're not together in class. And it just takes a little more effort on your part, bottom line. Okay? But anyways, so let's get started here. So here's what I thought I would do a little differently. I'm going to try to be totally thorough in my Khan Academy approach. Now, what I did is I pretended I was an IM2 student, as you can see. And if you have a computer, your screen should look similar to this when you go to the assignments. But as you can see, I've been 100% on all of these assignments. Completed means it was actually, this right here was articles, as Mr. Khan calls, or what I call notes. I completed those 100% here. For some reason, I did not do multiply complex in IM2. Now, the 100% of course means I've done at least one, if not 2 or 3 videos on each one of those over the last month for you. They're all there in Google Classroom, okay, guys? And also on Novi Math YouTube. But anyways, I decided I'm just going to go through each page right in order right now and just start checking them off, the ones that I haven't had credit for yet. So I'm going to do multiply complex numbers. Now, I know I've done this at least a couple times, but I click start. We're going to do a few problems together, as you can see, multiply complex numbers. I must have done at least 2 or 3 videos on this. So this is potentially at least the 3rd or 4th. But anyways, oh, look at the nice color, huh? Now, guys, remember, if you like the area model, that's how we're going to do this one. Okay? I'm going to take 5 plus 2i. I'm going to times it with negative 5 minus I. See how I set it up in my box there? Okay? And now it's just a matter of doing the math correctly. Negative 5 times 5 is negative 25. Negative I times 5 is negative 5i. Negative 5 times 2i is a positive 10i. And finally, negative I times 2i is going to be a negative 2i squared. Oh, do you guys remember what this I squared is? Remember, guys, I squared is really a negative 1. So let's replace that with a negative 1, right? And negative 2 times negative 1 is positive 2. So what we're going to type in our answer box is simply negative 25 plus 2, which is negative 23. Negative 5i and 10i is positive 5i. Wait a minute, did I make a mistake with my signs? Guys, what's negative 5 times 2i? Negative 10i. I can't believe I almost made that mistake. See, even teachers can make mistakes. Good thing I checked that. So negative 5 and negative 10, do you agree, is negative 15i? Ooh, that would have been a bad little boo-boo there, wouldn't it? Okay, guys, I'm pretty sure I got that corrected. Let's go on to the next one. So again, let's set up the area model. That right there says 1 minus 3i. That right there says negative 1 plus I. So let's do our math. Negative 1 times 1 is simply negative 1. I times 1 is positive 1i. Let's watch our signs. I had to catch myself on the last problem, right? Negative 1 times negative 3i is positive 3i. And I times negative 3i is negative 3i squared. But I squared is negative 1. So I get a positive 3 there. Negative 3 times negative 1 is positive 3, right? So, what is my answer? Negative 1 plus 3 is a 2. I and 3i is 4i. Okay? All right, let's do at least one more together. Set up our area model, right? We got negative 2 minus 4i, 1 minus I. Let's watch our signs one more time. 1 times negative 2 is negative 2. Negative I times negative 2 is positive 2i. 1 times negative 4i, negative 4i. Negative I times negative 4i is positive 4i squared. Oh, but I squared, remember, is negative 1. So 4 times negative 1 is negative 4. So what is our answer? Negative 2 and negative 4 is negative 6. 2i minus 4i is minus 2i. All right. So, guys, we are done. Sorry I got interrupted by my daughter there, but guys, hopefully I did a good job on this for you. Hopefully all of you can get multiply complex numbers down a little bit better. See you around.